So the majority of the time it's going to be extended health benefits that you're going to click on. It'll ask you a few questions. Who's this for? Did this occur in the province in which you live? You'll find your provider or do a lookup. So the first time you do it, you plug your information in, who your provider is, you select them, and then the next time you come back in, they'll easily reappear for you. So you're doing that, you upload a copy of your receipt, take a photo, again, make sure it's a good photo, it's legible and all the rest, and you submit that claim. So it's a pretty quick and straightforward process. Hopefully everyone is in agreement with me, and usually within 1 to 2 business days, that money is back in your account, okay? The submit a receipt functionality, probably lesser used. This is really if something comes out blurry at the other end, it's not legible. You'll get flagged or an email will come your way saying, hey, please submit a receipt for this particular claim. You click on this button, pull up the claim that it's highlighted for you, and reattach, and hopefully the second time is a charm. Get an estimate, so predetermination, typically on the dental orthodontic side. You can do that here, upload your estimation, and away you go. If it's a medical supply, something very pricey, and you want to understand, you can submit that. You can send an email to our customer service team, and they'll be able to let you know. Okay. So that's the claims section. Under benefits, you'll see the 2 icons there: Mental Health Navigator and Teladoc Medical Expert. So Howie touched on these really great services. They're free to you and your dependents. Although Mental Health Navigator with the caveat, anyone under the age of 18, if you have a dependent under the age of 18, they will sort of need your consent and guidance through that appointment. But otherwise, this is a free service to you, really good. So if you click on those links, it'll link to another page which gives you some more information on that, and telephone number and app information, basically how to access those. So it keeps it front and center for you, which is nice. Underneath that is the benefit balances section. So you've got your claims history at the top. Now, what do we have left in the benefit year? So as you come to the fall, what's left for your son or daughter or spouse in terms of massage or physio or chiro. So it's just nice to keep an eye on that. And again, you can filter by yourself or dependents on the plan as well. It also tells you when the coverages renew. So some of them, like a CPAP machine, an insulin pump, they're going to be limited to 1 every 4 or 5 years. So it'll tell you, if you were to buy a CPAP machine today, your next one you're eligible for is in, I guess, 2030, which seems like the future. But so it'll tell you 5 years out when your next one is eligible for. Profile, pretty standard information here about yourself, address, email, etc., banking information. You can make some edits or revisions there if you need to. Dependents, make sure everything is up to date. You're not missing anyone on your plan. If you need to make changes to dependents, there's a change form on the Empire website that you'll have to fill out. But otherwise, you can make all those other changes right here on the site. And documents, so some light reading for you. The benefit card section at the top here, so that's not dropped down, but if I were to hit that, you'll see your card, so it shows your information, your policy, your drug card information, so for the pharmacy, and out-of-country provider, so that phone number. So it's nice when you're traveling to have that information accessible to you. You can download this to your device. As an iPhone user, I can put it on my Apple Wallet. So hopefully most of you who have iPhones are doing that. It's just easy. It keeps it right there for you. Android users, I apologize. There's some security issues, and so they don't allow that on the Google Wallet, unfortunately. But you can still download it as a photo to your device and save it. And then your benefit booklet. So if you're interested in diving into the provisions of your coverage and what's there, there's a nice large document for you to go through if you so choose. The personal statement tells you all of your sort of life, disability, dependent life benefits and the amounts that you have available to you. And dental summary. So Howie touched on this. This is a nice one to give to your dentist. Tells you that recall frequency, how many scaling units, when you're eligible for, or how often you can go for x-rays and covered under your plan and that sort of thing. So pretty good information there. Any questions on the portal? Nope? Okay. And I'll just touch quickly on the app. So you see a nice little sort of animatronic video as it goes through. It's pretty easy to use, and again, about a year and a half it's been out there. It's just nice because we're an app-based society now, and it's easy to pull up on your phone. Often I get questions, is one better than the other? What should I use? I mean, for me as a member, the majority of what I'm doing is, coming home, taking a picture of that receipt, submitting it, away I go. So the app works really well for that. If I, want to dive into my balances, pull up a claim that was paid, or check out my booklet, things like that, getting more information, that's where I'm going to the portal. So that's kind of the difference between the two. This one's straightforward claim submission for the most part, okay? And again, you need to be registered on the portal before you can log into the app. So some people will just immediately go straight to the app, and there's an error, they can't get in. That's because they haven't registered yet. So there's a bit of a sequence there that needs to be followed. All right, and I'll just finish off with a quick sort of support. You'll see these numbers on the app and portal as well, but we're here, happy to help. If you have any questions on claims that are submitted, if you're not sure, what an email means that comes back, or an explanation of benefits, please give our teams a call. You can send an email as well. They're available 6 to 6, Monday to Friday. Email turnaround times, typically about a day, maybe 2. So I often encourage a phone call if you're looking for a more immediate, sort of urgent answer. Wait times are sort of a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes if it's outside of peak hours. So typically not something you should be waiting hours and hours for. We're 100% Canadian owned and operated. So anytime you call and speak to someone, they are located in Canada. So I just want to mention that as well. And I think that brings us to the end. Any questions on the app, Empire, anything I can help clarify here today? And I'll stick around for a few minutes afterwards if anyone has anything. Howie gets all the questions.
I'll give you one.
Okay.
So just wondering about vision plans. Do they exist in most group benefits? Or I know we can use our extended healthcare to pay for glasses and things, but compared to other plans out there, what is Empire like? Is that standard that there isn't a vision plan, or do some companies offer that?
Howie's probably going to have better insight to that, but
Sorry.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Anything else? Okay. I know, yeah. You come back up here.
So is there a reason why it's a flat $500 for all of those different, like massage, PT, SLP? Because we have a son with special needs, and he needs PT, OT, SLP, and those are like vastly more expensive than something like massage. Like you can pay $200 an hour for a physio. And so like for us, that covers 2.5 physios. Yeah, that's just been the traditional way it's always been sort of structured. But there are plans whereby you could say, and they're not very, there's not too many of them. You could say like $2,000 that you can use for your perimenopause insurance. So as an example, you could do 2,000 on one of them. Yeah, that wouldn't need anything else. But the problem with those plans is that they sort of outprice themselves over time, and people companies get rid of them. Because of course, everybody uses it on the one. Yeah, so that's the hard thing, right? It doesn't meet everybody's needs all the time.
Any last comments, questions?
Is any of this going to be tariffed by Trump?
Oh God, man.
Yeah. No more tariffs. We're in the clear. Okay. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Always